Remember that just last week, we learned that Dushku settled with the network for $9.5 million. But the details about what happened, they're just now coming out as part of the Les Moonves investigation. Now, the actress is telling her side of the story in a Boston Globe op-ed, and she's fighting back against comments in that Times report that she says amounted to more deflection, denial, and spin.
I'm depending on you, Mr. Bull.
Eliza Dushku only appeared in 3 episodes of the CBS show Bull, but the experience left lasting scars, she says, because of her treatment by the show's star, Michael Weatherly.
And he deserves a world-class litigator.
Dushku, known for her work on Buffy the Vampire Slayer
Man!
and Bring It On, says her role was supposed to expand and that she should have become a co-lead on the drama. That didn't happen, she says, because she objected to what she describes as repeated sexual harassment and workplace bullying by Weatherly.
We've got a problem.
What's that?
They don't want to serve.
Dushku says Weatherly, a longtime cast member on the CBS hit NCIS, would have gotten away with it, except that some of his behavior was caught on video. According to Dushku, Weatherly was caught on camera offering to take her to his rape van, filled with all sorts of lubricants and long phallic things. And once, after I flubbed a line, he shouted in my face, "I will take you over my knee and spank you like a little girl," the actress writes. Weatherly did not return NBC's request for comment, but he did send a statement to the New York Times last week that included an apology to Dushku that read in part, "During the course of taping our show, I made some jokes mocking some lines in the script," adding, "When Eliza told me that she wasn't comfortable with my language and attempt at humor, I was mortified to have offended her and immediately apologized." Dushku taking issue with those comments, saying, "I do not want to hear that I have a humor deficit or can't take a joke. I did not overreact. I took a job, and because I did not want to be harassed, I was fired," adding Weatherly never apologized. CBS also declined to comment, but did confirm the settlement to Dushku, telling The Times, "The allegations in Ms. Dushku's claims are an example that, while we remain committed to a culture defined by a safe, inclusive, and respectful workplace, our work is far from done."
Can't be good for business.
Despite the settlement, Weatherly remains the star of the show, which is now in its 3rd season.
Dushku says that Weatherly used to brag about his friendship with Les Moonves, adding he used his relationship with the former CBS boss as a threat.